Happy Friday. This is Desiree from Beyond Leadership Coaching, and today I'm going to talk about how we can lead people through a crisis. Obviously, we are all facing the coronavirus crisis at the moment. It's a global pandemic, so all across the world we have something in common right now. We have to be wise about about our interactions, about our life choices at the moment, and it's quite scary. And that's one of the common themes that we hear that we've seen all around us. It's a level of fear that has gone into a panic mode for so many people, and I can understand it can be so scary, and it is scary because we don't know where this is all going, right? So it's really, we live in uncertain times right now, more than ever before. Well, not ever, but in our lifetime. Most of us, and I've heard older people say that as well, they have not seen something like that in their lifetime. So this is a completely new situation, and it calls for leaders that are strong, that can lead through this crisis, right? And when I say strong, I don't mean that you have to have it all together. Obviously, we can't do that, right? We can't provide perfect leaders. We're not. But what we can do is to work on a few simple things that we can help our people around us to face this right now, because all of us, we have to face it. We can't run away from, even though we can now, many of us have to stay at home, have to work from home. We can isolate ourselves, we can hide from what's actually going on. But that's not necessarily what is helpful right now. So what I want to encourage you as leaders is to be really intentional in how you connect with your people. And there is a certain level of fear, and I've written about that in my blog post just this week. Fear is a normal reaction to what's going on around us right now. It's just part of it. And what we do with this fear is what determines what is gonna look like down the track, right? So we want to be intentional as leaders how we can support our people right now, because what our people need, and that's been, I get so many emails from so many different people with anything to do with leadership or even like coaching or business minded people. It's what people need right now is actually firm but still caring kind of leadership. We've got to be firm, but we still need to be caring. We've got to be strong and direct, but we still need to have empathy for people, because this is a real thing that is going on. It's real fear that is out there and that we can face, and I've faced it myself, and I'm thinking about it. However, we can make a difference here. So I want to just share with you a few simple steps how you can help people through this right now and avoid the panic. Yes, I've heard it's a normal reaction as well, but the thing is, panic is actually, it leads to irrational behavior. It leads to unreasonable course of action, which is not helpful, not for any person, but also for the people around them. It's not helpful. So what I really want to encourage you to look at is that you can provide an environment for people where they feel supported, where they feel still directed, where they get clear directions and clear communication and what's going on. And please, leaders, be wise in the sources that you look at. Please don't believe everything that is out there. Please don't believe all social media and everything. There's so much going on where we've got to be really careful in what we believe right now, because you can think really negatively right now, and you can think the world goes down, but is it going to happen? Is it really going to happen? I don't believe it. I have a positive attitude, and I want to encourage you to keep a positive and hopeful attitude that something good is going to come. We're going to get through this. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and yes, this is tough, and yes, we might have to change our ways at the moment. I've been talking to people as well today about how we have to all of a sudden have online meetings. So please, there are ways, and we live in a society, we live in a day and age where we have so much at our fingertips. So like technology can help us so much to stay connected with each other, to be effective in our businesses, to be effective in our organizations, even with family and friends, we can stay connected. So coming back to that fear issue though, I want to help you as leaders to help with 4 simple steps how you can help your people through the fear, because fear is something normal, and if you talk to any psychologist, it's one of the basic fears. It's part of our brain that is actually protecting us from jumping off a cliff or running in front of a car. So those kind of things are actually, like, fear can be helpful. So number 1, please voice it. Help your people and yourself to voice it. What are we afraid of? What are the things? Once we speak it out, once we say it, it might actually already lower our fear. It might actually already, because we hear it in our minds and we hear it with our own ears, and it might just already calm us down for a moment. Then feel it. Number 2 is feel it. After you've voiced it, feel it. Feel it. What does it do to you? What is it? What is it, the reaction? And sit in it. Just for a moment, say, okay, this is what I'm feeling. This doesn't feel good. I don't like it, but I'm not going to run away. I'm not going to run away from this right now. I'm going to feel it. And then we can move on. Then number 3 is actually shelve it, because this fear is still relevant. We still need to be sensible in our actions. We still might need to change some of our behavior that in order to protect ourselves, to protect the people around us. So we need to shelve it then, and to put it aside, to say, okay, I can't change this right now, but it's okay, I'm going to be fine, right? Or we're going to be fine. And then number 4, after you've voiced it, you felt it, and you help your people with it, to voice it and to feel it, to feel this fear, and then to shelve it, put it aside and say, okay, I'm going to be fine. Number 4 is actually to plan it. To plan, what can we actually change right now? Like many of you might have heard of the Serenity Prayer. It's all about, God help me to change the things that I actually can change, right? So give me the courage to change those things that I can change. And I want to encourage you to have that sort of attitude, and to help your people develop that attitude. Okay, what can we change right now? When it comes to technology, can I change my attitude towards it and say, oh no, that's not all that technology stuff and online, whatever, that's not, it's just not the real deal, compared to meeting face to face. And I agree, it's so much better to meet face to face, but you can, like this, you can actually face to face meet with people over technology as well. So, and I'm living on the other side of the world from my family, so I'm so thankful that we have Skype, that we have Zoom, that we have all those technologies, that I can stay connected with my family. So it's actually not that new to me, but for many of you, it might be really new, and for many of the people around you, it might be just a new season that we're entering as a society now, to learn how we actually can stay connected without sitting next to each other necessarily. Okay, so these are the 4 steps. Pretty simple. Voice it, feel it, shelve it, and plan it, and you will be able to overcome your fear, be sensible, be reasonable, and keep a sound mind, because fear is not, we're not meant to live afraid. Yes, we can feel afraid, and it's okay, and it's normal, but we're not meant to live in fear. We're not meant to. So let's live in hope, let's live in love for each other and for ourselves, and let's make the best out of this season. And as leaders, be at the forefront of change, be at the forefront of championing the changes that you can actually do right now. Okay? If this has been helpful, please like, please comment. Looking forward to hearing from you, and have a wonderful day. Stay safe. Be good at the waving kind of thing and the elbow pumping, whatever. So, take care. See ya. Bye-bye.